Okay, everybody. I've got two things to show you here, so it's kind of like a little bit of a bonus. We're not going to do this all the way. I just want to show you a little bit of a technique we did in one of our other training courses for Luxology's Moto. So somebody asked how to do it in Lightwave, so I'm going to show you how to do that. And basically, what we're going to do is create like a little hand soap tube. All right. So what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of building up the base. Okay. And what we can do with this very easily is just select these sides right here, choose our bevel tool, and just kind of bevel this around. Now I'm going to press O for my options. And actually, you know what? I'm going to press D for my options. Go to Units and change the grid snap to none. Okay. That's going to allow me to get a little more precise control over this without snapping. And then I'm going to right click to bevel again and just kind of come in and then shrink those down and then deselect. Okay, so there's our little cap at the bottom. From there, I want to actually come up and build out the top. So I'm going to do that in a new layer. And there's a reason for a new layer, just because I want a little more control and I don't want to affect the cap at all. So I'm going to hold the control key and just draw out another disc, relatively the same size. Okay, and then we're going to just grab it and pull it up, about like that. But before I finish, open up numeric, and we're going to add some segments up the tube, like that. Okay, and this is really stupid easy because it is. But it ends up making a great product, and that's what I want to show you. Okay, so it's very similar to what we did earlier to create the shapes for the cologne bottle and for the perfume bottle. So what we're going to do is just use a taper down here under the Modify tab. And with the right mouse button, we're going to click and drag up. And that is going to tell the taper tool to apply more at the top where the fat end of the fall off is and where the small end is not. And then I'm just going to click and drag, and we can actually drag left and right as well to widen that out. I just kind of go like that. So there you've got one of those little mini hand lotion tubes, toothpaste tube, whatever you like. What's great about this is that this technique can be used for so many different types of shapes that normally would be kind of hard to do. But let's go just a little bit further to create that little crimp area up at the top. Okay, so I like how the top is. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is use my knife tool. So I hit Shift K. That's under the Multiply tab if you want to hit the button. And just click and drag across that top section there. And the reason I did that is so I just have a little bit more control to select those polygons with the right mouse button. Press H for scale. And I'm going to just scale those in. Okay. Doesn't look like it's doing much, but if you hit the tab key, what you end up with is just that nice little bump there that you want. So it looks like it's pinched. Okay. And if I zoom in a little bit more, you can select these again. Squeeze those in a little bit more. And then you can actually work with the points here. Right mouse to lasso select those. And you can pull these points up like this, however you like. Or even if you want, Shift K, which is the knife tool again, and slice all the way across this one more time. That gives you another row of points to work with. Press H, like this. And that can give you that extra little pinch that you need. Now, I exaggerated this just a bit. So what I might do is just take this guy and scale those in just a little bit. And then I'm just going to move them down just a little. Okay. So what you have then is a nice hand lotion tube. And of course you can apply these surfaces to it. Similar to the glass bottle, you can make it a little less transparent so it's more of a clear plastic. You can take this bottom here and just bevel it down just kind of the same way that we had made the cap. And what you end up with is a nice tube like this. And also, don't forget come back here, we'll hit the tab key for this guy too. Okay. Very easy product to make. Some really nice rendering because you'll have highlights right up here where the crimp is. And a very nice smooth even surface across the top. You can certainly put some more detail into the cap, put your labels on as needed, and if you need to, you can shape these corners up here by using the drag tool, and even adding a couple more segments all the way down just by using the knife tool. Okay, so just a quickie little bonus. I'm going to save this. If you want to open it up and play around with it, go ahead. We'll call this hand lotion. Okay, and I'm going to clear this out, and we'll move on to our final project.